Now check this out.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Good afternoon. All over Australia, it's the Chrissie Swan Show. Greetings, Jack.
Afternoon.
Have you noticed that I've completely dropped the ball fashion-wise?
No, you're in your usual Chrissie Swan attire. You've got your crisp black t-shirt, one of the 6 you bought, I imagine.
Correct.
Your iconic blue denim jacket and your green bum bag.
Yes, but below that is a pair of walking leggings and my trusty Hoka runners. I really tried to put in an effort. I'm like, I'm a real person now. I'm not up, at 4 a.m. anymore. I've got to put in an effort, be a normal working woman, but that's not going to work. I'm back in the runners and this is how it's going to stay, so get used to it.
To be completely honest, I only notice now when you're not in activewear.
Well, it's never going to happen again. This is it. Great show for you today. Poh Ling Yeow is loitering outside the studio. She's just one of our favourite people and one of the most inspirational, joy-giving Australians that this country has, and I'm thrilled to be having a chat with her before 4. Also making her triumphant return is Mystic Chrissie. You may or may not be across my unbelievable clairvoyant talents. Why do you laugh at me when
I love that you call them unbelievable. They're unbelievable, all right, in every sense of the word.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Say g'day.
Live all over Australia, I'm saying g'day to you and you are saying g'day to me. I just did a stinky burp just before and I apologise.
I didn't catch it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't, although it would have been familiar to you because we just had the most delicious noodle soup. I've had a hankering for, that beautiful spicy clear broth and an egg noodle, little dumpling, bit of Chinese broccoli in there, and we inhaled that.
It was elite.
It was so good.
I was actually just thinking, I wonder if in one of the times we play 2 songs, I could run back down, grab more, and then run back up.
No, I've already planned what we're having tomorrow.
Okay,
Don't worry. I'm curating a delicious sort of ginger prawn thing happening.
Yum.
Caroline from Eltham in Melbourne. Greetings, Caroline.
Hello, gorgeous. Chrissie, I've missed you, darling.
Oh, and here we are. Can you tell us what you did for lunch? Were you jealous of our soup?
Well, no. I was loving my fruit. I had some strawberries, some blueberries, nectarine, and some nuts.
My God, that's exactly what the silverback gorilla at San Diego Zoo was eating when I when I saw him a few weeks ago, Caroline. Please don't throw poo at me. It's so good to hear your voice, and thank you so much for listening to my show.
Lovely to have you back, darling.
I'm going to give you a Priceline voucher, Caroline. You know that I am. Deanna from Perth. Deanna, greetings.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, God, you're so jumpy and gorgeous. There's definitely a Priceline voucher here with your name on it, Deanna. Scott from Hazelbrook. Greetings, Scotty.
Hey, how we going this morning?
Good, mate. Tell us what you had for lunch.
Just the old ham sandwich.
Ham
and the 9
sandwich.
grains.
Bit of 9 grains. What about a bit of pickle mustard on there, Scotty? Anything?
No, just the ham, straight up ham, unfortunately.
You know that it was a ham sandwich that was the undoing of Mama Cass from the Mamas and the Papas.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're doing better than her, Scotty, because you're alive to talk to me on Say Good Hey. Jack doesn't know. Don't you know the Mamas and the Papas?
No.
California dreaming.
I need to do some Googling, obviously.
Okay, so Mama Cass was the singer on that, and she choked on a ham sandwich and this, shuffled off this mortal coil. All right, this is big. Christy from Adelaide. Christy.
Chrissie Swan, hello.
Now you, I met you late last year in Melbourne, even though you are from Adelaide.
You did, yes.
And it was a great thrill for me, so it's great to hear your voice.
It was a great thrill for me, my love. Thank you.
Christy, I want to ask you, I haven't spoken to you since then, but I know that you're planning a wedding and you've got your son and your dog and all that sort of stuff. How's everything going?
It's full on. Everything's full on, and we're building a house as well.
Oh, my God.
I know.
What's going to be finished first? I was going to say the relationship or the house.
Hopefully not the marriage.
When is your wedding?
It's in May, darling, the 6th of May, and you're invited. You and Jack are both invited.
Christy, if I come, will you give me another free bottle of wine from your winery?
Have as much Turkey flat wine as you want.
Christy, are you serious that we're invited to your wedding? You want us there?
I am
dead serious. We've got the invitations that have just arrived, and you guys have got your names on them. So we want you here. We'd love to have you here. You're going to be my bridesmaid, Chrissy.
Wow. Wow.
Christy, I know this sounds mad, but I'm all for this.
I want to go.
You have to come. Oh, my God.
It feels like just exactly the right level of lady madness for me.
Please come. Oh, my God, I'm crying.
Oh, no, now you've made her cry.
I'm going to say yes. Christy.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes now, and then I'll work out all the details. All right, I'm going to do it. And if you're free, Jack, you come too.
Yeah, I'll
But
be there.
At the very worst, I will be there, Christy. I love this. I'm mad for it.
Chrissy, I've got the best pink outfit for you ever. You're going to be wearing taffeta.
Oh dear God.
We need to give Christy a Priceline voucher so she can go and buy some tissues to wipe away those tears.
Oh, Jack.
That's true. It's a shame they don't sell taffeta dresses.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
For all your health and beauty products and advice you can count on, visit Priceline Pharmacy. Priceline has a massive range of brands at great everyday prices. Whatever you're after, you'll find it at Priceline Pharmacy.
Hurry into your nearest Priceline pharmacy or check out priceline.com.au.
And I'm thrilled to be rolling out the red carpet for the gorgeous Poh Ling Yeow. Welcome.
Chrissy.
I'm trying to kind of moderate my excitement because I do love you so much. And I'm so thrilled that you're able to come on my very own show. Can you believe it? In the first week.
Congrats. It's so exciting.
It's so exciting. And you're the first in-person guest.
Really?
That we've had, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We've
I
done
feel
some
so
technical
honoured.
hookups and stuff, but you're here in the flesh and I can squeeze you and I will. And I will. Now, I want to talk first of all about the stuff you're doing with QT.
Yes.
Afternoon tea, what a gorgeous thing.
I know, with the Singleton. It's going to be so fun.
I heard that it comes out on a train.
It does.
Toot toot, all aboard. I love a sushi train.
Yeah, but instead of sushi, I'm rolling out 4 savoury dishes and 4 sweets. Each will be paired with a Singleton +2 cocktail.
Wonderful.
And so it's sort of centred around this whole concept of +2 because a lot of people are intimidated with drinking whiskey and making cocktails at home. Who wants to bring out 75 ingredients?
Not I.
Not even for cooking, let alone a bev.
That's
right?
true.
So this one is a 1-on-1-on-1-on-1. So the ratio is just one part of each. So a shot of whiskey, a shot of something still, and then a shot of something sparkling.
Okay.
So it's a really simple idea.
I want to talk more about the food, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
There's a word here that I don't recognise.
Chawanmushi?
What's that? Say it again.
Chawanmushi.
What's that? That's your favourite thing, and
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
So basically, this is why I wanted to put it on the train. It's a dish that a lot of people haven't had before, and the Chinese have a version called soy dan, which just means egg with water. So
That sounds disgusting.
I know, it sounds
thoroughly
disgusting.
gross.
It is so divine, this dish. So I've been using this analogy, but it hasn't gone down that well. But imagine the texture of creme caramel.
Yes.
That just silken, you touch it with a spoon and it sort of splits.
Quivers, yes.
Yeah, wobbly, yeah. Yes. So it's that, but a savoury version. And you can embed it usually with seafood, but I've done it with shiitake mushrooms. And you steam this custard, and then I hit it with a fish scalding oil, which is spring onions, a hot peanut oil, and spring onions. And then you just scoop into this thing, and it's like the food of angels.
I'm so excited.
So when are you booking?
Yeah, immediately. Frankly, immediately.
So the booking's open from tomorrow and it's at QT Melbourne. So
Yes.
people are visiting Melbourne between now and May, I believe.
Yes, it's running for quite a
Brilliant.
while, but definitely book quick because the dining room is very intimate and there's not many seats.
You live in Adelaide and I don't live in Adelaide, and to have you in my orbit is a great honour. I just want to fangirl a little bit because, yes, you can cook and you've got your amazing, jam face business and you were on Australian Story. And if you're listening and you've got access to iView, which is literally everyone, please search up Poh's Australian Story. There are so many layers to you and I just love all of them. And the Australian Story really shows a side that isn't the presenter and the cook. It was really you and your story. What was it like to watch that?
It was interesting because I was like, I don't know, it's kind of boring. It's just stuff I've said before. But I realised that a lot of people, of course, don't know my story. Only I do. And I had such a beautiful reception from it. It was amazing. Like, people just are still stopping me in the street and saying, I loved watching that so much. Yeah. So it was such a huge honour. Like,
what I love about you is that you seem so effortlessly honest and authentic in a world where kind of everybody's pretending to like what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. I literally can't do it. Like, you know, even when I'm doing commercial endorsements, people always pay, like, you know, friends will go, oh, do you really use that? I go, I do. I only endorse things
Vanish,
that I use.
mate.
Yeah, Vanish. I love it.
That's a great ad.
Yeah, and it's like, as daggy as it seems, I only endorse things that I use or enjoy using. So yeah, I think like one of the things I think that came up a lot was resilience in the Australian story, and I am the queen of finding silver linings. So I think that's a thing that gets me through all the time.
Do you like yourself?
I do now. Yeah.
I think that makes all the difference, and I can see that.
It's taken me a while, but I'm 50 next year. I think I better start liking myself.
Well, I want to talk to you about a book that you released. I've got all your books, but the one that I don't have, but I must get.
I'm so
released.
sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I can go to any good bookstore.
It's coming in the mail.
It's called What I Cook When Nobody's Watching, and it was released last year, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to put you in the cone of silence because I need to confess to you the things that I eat when nobody's watching.
Amazing.
And I just want to know what you think about them. Lower the cone, Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes. We'll wait till it locks in. Okay, we're locked and loaded, Poh. It's just you and me. Nobody can hear us now.
Got it.
I want to start with my personal favourite, and I had it last week. Polenta, cream, bulla out of the jar.
Yep, just pour it straight out.
And maple syrup.
Oh my goodness.
It is so delicious.
I like it.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
I made it up.
Yeah.
And I just microwave the polenta a couple of minutes until it's piping hot and bubbling, and then I cool it down with the cream, a lot of it.
I can see how that works.
It's so delicious.
Totally.
It looks like something that's left in the street on a Saturday morning.
I'm envisioning the plating, and it's not great.
Oh, no. There's nothing you can do about it.
But what you call that one is it's a scoop. It looks scoopy.
It is scoopy. It is scoopy, and I often eat it straight off my boob shelf on watching the television.
I love it.
Okay, so that's a tick.
Yeah.
My next one. Smoked oysters.
Yes.
Out of the can, standing in front of the pantry with a little fork.
Oh my gosh, I do that stuff all the time.
How good are smoked oysters?
Do you know how much I eat over the sink like a complete grosso? It's terrible, but I do it all the time.
I just think that the smoked oyster is the simplest, most delicious snack there is.
I love smoked oysters. Do you know I watched Otto Lengi do a talk a few nights ago, and he said that's what he made a pasta sauce with smoked oysters.
What? Out of the can?
Went on his first date with his partner.
Oh my God.
Endorsed. You are absolutely endorsed in doing this.
I'm absolutely. If he says it's okay and you say it's okay, and it's really like a date with myself in front of the pantry.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we make out and everything's great. It's amazing.
You're doing great.
What is your ultimate thing that you cook when no one's watching?
I eat 2-minute noodles all the time.
I put a bit of butter in mine. Is that bad?
No, that's good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
How do you ever soup them up?
Yeah, always. I don't know if you saw on MasterChef, but I actually won the Pimp the 2-minute noodle. I had like lobster and all sorts of things. It was hilarious. 15 minutes. I cooked 5 proteins.
Wow.
Anyway, so I don't do that at home, obviously, but I have lots of things like, frozen fish balls and like tofu. It actually ends up being quite a nutritious meal. Dare I say that? I don't know if you can say that.
Yes, you can.
Because I always have vegetables in my veggie drawer and mushrooms and stuff like that. But at the end of it, it's actually a really nice meal.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Something that we're about the same age, give or take a couple of years. And don't you find that when you get to a certain age, it's hard to make new friends?
Friends that you want to keep.
Yeah, friends that you curate and that you really love. And it's one of my New Year's resolutions to ask to be somebody's friend when I see them and I feel like I would like to be their friend. And I'm going to ask you now, in the cone of silence.
Yes.
Poh Ling Yeow, will you be my friend?
I do. But you didn't give me a rose. I'm really upset you didn't
Oh, no.
give me a rose.
No, that franchise is dead. Raise the cone. Okay, we're married. So that's what happened. That's what happened in the cone of silence.
Can I tell you something? In the book, right, there's a page called Not Ashamed Of, and then I've got a list. And one of the things on the list is chocolate for breakfast.
Oh my God, I'm not even joking when I pull out.
Oh, she's gone into the bum bag.
Yeah, I'm
Look
going
at you
into
in
the
your
bum
little
bag. Where
fanny
is it?
pack. That's
I'm
what they
going
call it
into
in
my-
America.
I'm going into my fanny pack. I've got, oh look, I can't find it. There's too much other crap in there. But I've got a little Raffaello.
Oh, emergency
And
Raffaello.
it did have a sibling, but I ate it for breakfast. Poh Ling Yeow, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being my friend.
Oh, I loved
And
it.
I'm going to get to Adelaide as soon as I possibly can.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
Yes, there are two words that are popping up on my feed consistently over the last, say, 12 hours, and they are Sam Smith.
Yes, they've been all over my TikTok. My algorithm is just throwing Sam Smith at me.
Yes, and so it should, because they've released a brand new film clip for their new song, I'm Not Here to Make Friends, and it's glorious. It is glorious. I'm not the only one. This is not the first time you're going to hear. Sam Smith is one of the most talented human beings that we have the good fortune to be living in the same era as.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Oh,
And their fashion in that music video is sick.
extraordinary, gifted, clever, wonderful. I really enjoyed recently. They were out here. They did like one show in Adelaide.
I'm so flat we weren't there.
Oh, God, it looked so
Didn't it?
great. And their voice is it's sort of better live than it is recorded, which is, a miracle. It goes without saying, I'm a huge fan of Sam Smith, and it brings me no joy to tell you that if you've missed all the chatter about this new film clip, it's mainly about Sam Smith's body and that it doesn't look small.
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
it. Sam Smith is in sort of like a Victorian bodice, showing all the nipples, and
It's giving Bridgerton.
it's absolutely full Bridgerton, and it is heaven. And it is so sad to me that in this day and age, the discussion about somebody who has so much to give and is so generous with that gift brings so much joy to so many people, that the conversation is still about their body and what they look like.
And there's so much more to focus on with them at the moment as well, because their new sort of era of music is a lot more poppy and upbeat. And I've heard in some interviews they're talking about that, which is really interesting, and how they've had to push the label to allow them to release Unholy, for example. But no one's talking about that. Everyone's just talking about how they look.
I know. It is such a shame. And if you find yourself kind of going down that path, judging someone for what they look like, particularly Sam Smith, who's like, we really are honoured to be breathing the same air. It's extraordinary. Just think twice. Someone's body is utterly irrelevant, and particularly in the case of Sam Smith, it is the very least interesting thing about them.
Totally.
Absolute bare.
You're picking the one person where there is a plethora
There is
of things to even interview them about.
Oh my God, so much more going on
I
with
hear
that
ya.
person. Don't be that. Don't do that. Don't think that. The end.
And in exciting news for us, Swanee, they are going to be in Australia in October and November. We have to go.
I keep on refreshing. The Gloria tour is going to be extraordinary, and I'll be there. Might even be able to snag you some giveaway tickets. But I might not as well.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've got some very exciting news for you, Hollywood
Yes.
Jack. Hit the music. Yes, indeed. My TV show, Would I Lie to You, the beloved UK format, is back. Very exciting stuff. It's coming back Monday week, so the 13th.
Of Feb.
13th of Feb. It's a Monday night. Channel 10. Unbelievable guests this year. Unbelievable.
There's one guest that I did see in the publicity write-up today that I'm most excited about.
Oh, yeah? Oh, let me guess. Peter Rosethorn.
No.
Oh. Luke McGregor.
Nope. They're all great people, but no, that's not who I'm excited for. The great Jackie Lambie.
Oh, man. She's on episode 1.
Great.
She's Monday the 13th. She is heaven. A loose cannon like you can't believe.
I couldn't tell you a thing about her politics or her past, but I just live for her opening her mouth and speaking. She is heaven.
Well, do not miss that episode.
Okay, great.
As I said, it's Monday week on Channel 10. Great guests. Hughesy does a run. Joel Creasy, Rebecca Gibney, Luke McGregor, Miff Warhurst is there, Ross Noble, Peter Hellier. It's amazing. Actually, I don't think Jackie Lambie's in the first episode now that I double check. You have to keep on watching
every episode
until her number comes up.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissy Swan's Who Am I?
Yes, indeed. I've got 5 clues here about a particular celebrity. I've also got $500 cash. Does it have your name on it, Joanne from Brizzy?
Oh, let's see.
You come on. You don't sound very confident.
You've got to vibe up for us, Joanne. We want you to win this cash.
Yep, it's all mine.
What suburb of Brizzy are you from?
Upper Mount Gravatt.
Oh, I love me a bit of Upper Mount Gravatt. Not to be confused with Lower Mount Gravatt.
Yes, that's right.
Does it exist?
You don't mix them up.
No, sirree, Bob. All right, are you ready? I'm going to give you a little clue first, and that is this person is very famous and is in movies. Okay.
Okay.
That's a heap of clues.
Shush. Clue number 1. My middle name is Elise. Well, not my middle name, but the middle name of the person is Elise.
Middle name. Oh, gosh.
I'm going to give you another little... Don't look at me, Jack.
No, you've given too many clues.
No. My surname is also a Christian name.
Oh, God.
See?
I thought I was good at this. Maybe not.
See, Jack?
No, clue number 2. That's $100 off. We're up to 400 cash.
I grew up in the Gold Coast, the Goldie, down the Bruce, and attended circus school. Jack, you're brutal.
You've given away too many clues. There's $300 cash there now, Joanne.
$300 left in the kitty, Joanne.
Yeah.
Ramsay Street has a very special place in my heart.
What's
People
the name?
will be screaming at their radios right now, yeah.
I'm screaming.
Yep.
Gold Coast, actor, Neighbours. Oh, no. Oh, my God, Jack.
All right, we're down to $200 cash, Joanne. Surely after this next clue.
I was back in Australia last month for a movie premiere.
All right, I obviously don't watch much entertainment, do I?
Oh, Joanne.
All right, $100 cash left. This is the final clue, Joanne. This is a big clue too.
I got to tell you, this always makes me feel so bad, Joanne, when you call up and you give me your time and I can't give you the full amount.
It's called life. This is life.
I know. For $100.
I'm just not very good at this game.
Oh, enough of that negative self-talk, Joanne. It's just a silly old radio competition. And we got to chat. We got to chat, and that's the win for both of us. Joanne, for $100. I've worked alongside Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is it Margot Robbie?
Oh, for God's sake. Yes, Joanne,
oh,
yes.
My God. What a moron.
No, Joanne, please.
Robbie. Oh, yeah, Robbie is a Christian name. I was thinking female Christian name for some reason.
Please stop saying things about yourself like idiot and moron. I won't allow it. I will not allow it, Joanne. That's $100, which is better.
In the end.
You got there in the end. That's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
That's true. $100 is $100.
Joe wants Jack is here. He wants to throw himself off Mount Gravatt.
Yeah.
No, we love you, Joanne. Thanks for playing.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now it's time for this.
How very dare you.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited about this. How very dare you is actually a saying that my friend Jane Hall and I borrowed from a very famous TV show called Catherine Tate Show. So funny. But we use it in the context of when somebody says something to you that really takes the wind out of your sails.
Yes.
I'm already laughing because I know what I'm about to tell you, Jack, and you're just going to love it so much. 13 24 10, give us a call if anyone has said something to you. Usually it's a child or a doctor or
like a grandparent, like an elderly grandparent.
A grandparent where they think they're meaning well or they're just doing an observation, and it just makes you want to look at them and say how very dare you. So this one, I've just spent a month in America with my kids, and it's very odd. It's the first time we've really ever had a proper holiday like that, and we were all living on top of each other, very close quarters. We learnt a lot more about each other than we ever did, and for that reason I really recommend it. It was just fantastic. But I was laying on the hotel bed one day, and there's kids everywhere. I've got 3 of them. 2 of them were laying on the bed, and I was telling them a story or whatever, telling them to clean their teeth or something, I don't know. And should I name the child, or he might be embarrassed?
Yeah, just name him.
I'll name him. It's Kit, my middle pin. And I saw him looking at me, and I get excited when I can see them studying my face, because I know that something funny is about something funny.
You've already lost it, I can tell. You got to keep it together,
He was just looking at me in that way that he was about to deliver an observation.
And he's the one that usually does, because sometimes if you're a bit sassy or a little bit funny and rude, he doesn't love it, does he?
Yeah, because he's the kindest person I've ever met, and he's also very observant. Like he can walk into a room and size everyone up, so I know when it comes out of his mouth it's going to be great. So picture this: I'm laying on the bed with my head on the pillow, and I'm looking up at the ceiling. So he's got it's a side profile.
Okay.
And I can feel his eyes on me, and I'm just like, I'm just going to give this as long as it takes until it comes out. And here it comes. I've written it down so I don't mess it up.
Yeah.
He said, from the side, your moustache looks very big.
Can you turn to the side? I want to see.
Oh, no, I've waxed it since then.
Oh, damn.
This was like after a month in America. Of course, I was basically Yosemite Sam.
So he wasn't wrong.
No, he's never wrong.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And we're enjoying a round of how very dare you when somebody says something to you, and your heart skips a beat for a minute, and you just want to say how very dare you. Usually you just go, oh, thank you so much. That's great.
And go home and cry about it in the shower later.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. My son was looking at me from the side while we were on holidays, and he just said, from the side, your moustache looks very big.
I don't understand why you couldn't keep the stash in check even when you're in the States.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Well, how could I? How could I? You've just got no idea what it's like to be overseas with 3 children. Or, in fact, you just got to know what it's like to be at home with 3 children. Trust me, that was the last thing on my mind. Belinda from Mulgrave. Hi, Belinda.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, cutie pie. When have you?
Loving the show, by the way.
I love you. I love you telling me you're loving the show. Belinda, tell us, when have you said how very dare you?
Well, it was my 4-year-old son who had said something to me the other day that made me look at him twice in a bad light. He was trying to get me into the trampoline in the backyard, and we've got one that has like 2 pieces of fabric that sort of crosses over, so every time you get in and out it's like being given birth to.
Oh yeah. And I love those. Whenever I come out backwards I'm like, breech birth.
And I'm 6'1", just for measure, so I'm trying to get in, and he's like, just put your leg through, Mum, just get in, and out of frustration he's like, just squeeze your huge bum through the hole. I literally said, how dare you? And he's like, well, it is huge.
Is it a big bottom though? Is it a big juicy delicious bottom, Belinda?
On the scale of bottoms, it's probably up there, but huge. I don't know if I would have gone with huge.
That reminds me of one of mine from the vault. long time ago. It must have been Peg, who's 9 now. She said to me, I was walking out of the shower, and she goes, "Mum, I love your long boobs." It's all about the adjective, isn't it? You've got a problem with huge, and I had a problem with long. That's great. Have we got any vouchers to give to Belinda?
Yeah, we'll send you a Priceline Pharmacy voucher, Belinda.
You're gonna love
amazing.
it. Oh, my God. And give me a call back if you need any recommendations. I'm all over the product range. Hey, Deb, West Footscray in Melbourne. Deb.
Hello, Chrissy. Remember me? How are you?
How could
and
I...
Hey, Debbie.
How could we forget you? How's your caravan? How's Pete?
Yeah, good. Thank you. We sold the caravan, just sold it. So, yeah. But, yeah, and loving the show. Just fantastic.
Good on you,
So
Deb.
glad you're back on the radio.
I feel like you've had a lot of instances in your life where you've wanted to say, how very dare you.
Very dare you. Absolutely. This one's a classic. Just before Christmas, you know how we do I do a market down at Geelong, Belmont, and I had some hair dyes there to sell. And obviously I needed to go to the hairdressers, and I had a bit of a skunk line. And these two lovely chickie babies come around, you know, with the nice long nails and beautiful looking, you know. They bring a look at the stall and had a look at the hair dye and goes, one looked at the other one and said, "Oh, God, if I was her, I wouldn't be selling them. I'd be using it."
How very dare How very dare
What did you say back to them, Deb?
Oh, Jack, you know what I wanted to say back to him, but I didn't. But you know what I thought? That's exactly a Chrissy, how very dare you moment.
How very dare you? How very dare you say that to Deb from West Footscray? I tell you what, I'm going to give you a Priceline voucher. For God's sake, go and get some hair dye, Deb.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now at Specsavers, save $100 with free polarised lenses in your second pair from the $149 range or above. Includes single vision lenses. Ends Feb 28. Conditions apply.
Mystic Chrissie.
Yeah, look, it's a little known fact that I've got a gift, Jack.
Is it?
You're being really savage today. Frankly, I'm here for it. I can speak to somebody on the telephone.
Right.
That's all I need.
Yep.
And I get messages from... the beyond.
How did you discover said gift?
It just came to me.
Right, okay.
I was having a coffee with John Edward, and he said, "Have I got a trick for you?"
Would you like to know how to con everyone?
How very dare you?
No, I'm
how
kidding, I'm
rude.
kidding. Today we've got Nikki. Nikki, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Nikki, now all I can see is your name, Nikki. And straight away, I want to say New South Wales.
Yep.
Let's finish it up here.
Let's not.
It's 1 for 1, Knickers. Oh, that's a nickname that you often get, Knickers.
Almost, yeah.
So no.
I can see barley around you, Knickers.
No.
Maybe you're going to go. You're going to go to Bali soon.
Awesome.
And I can see the Hard Rock Cafe. You've been there, haven't you, Knickers? You've been to the Hard Rock Cafe.
I have, yes.
Oh.
And I feel like you've even bought the T-shirt, or there's a photo of you with it, with the Hard Rock Cafe in the background.
No.
There will be.
Wow, those superpowers are really coming through today, Swanee.
The Black Kitten, who's that?
The Black Kitten? I had a Black Kitten.
Come on, that's good. Black Kitten.
A lot of people have black cats.
I've never had a black... I have had a black cat, but, come on.
Okay.
And I can see a schnauzer.
Oh, my goodness. Yep.
Okay, that's a good one.
What? Have you got a schnauzer, or you've had a schnauzer?
My husband's had a schnauzer, and we're looking for another one.
Now, Jack, I've written this down.
I can see
it says schnauzer.
It's on your notebook. I can see the angels above you right now.
I can see a G&T around you and Mexican food. Do you like a G&T?
I do. I love a G&T.
Who doesn't?
With a slice of orange, and then my ex was Mexican.
There you go.
Okay, that's good.
That's good. I've written down a few other bits and bobs. Just tell me. Tea white with 1, 2 bags.
No.
Oh, no, that was the order that I gave to Jack. Sorry, that's how I have my tea.
You're good.
Kate Winslet, the word August.
Yes.
Yes. Well, elaborate, please, Nikki.
No to Kate Winslet, but my birthday is in August.
30.
Oh, the age? No, I wish.
The date, 30.
No.
13th.
No.
17th.
Close.
18th.
No, we're not playing this game. All right, one last big hit, Swanee. One last big hit.
There is a uniform around you, Nikki. You either wear the same thing every day, or someone you live with wears the same thing every day.
Yes.
Who is that?
Is the school uniform.
No, I'm not paying that. You've got one more actual hit. Something like impressive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
I agree, Nikki.
You're calling me from your car right now.
You know that already.
Yeah.
No, you could be calling me from anywhere.
It's the radio, though. Everyone's in their car.
Jack, your negativity is really hampering my skills.
Okay, come on,
You're in your car. It is a white car, Nikki.
It is.
That's it. It's Japanese.
No.
Nikki, thank you for playing along with that segment. It probably won't be back. You've won $250 cash and a $250 Specsavers voucher.
It will be back. Specsavers say so. Thank you for playing, Nikki.
Wow.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.